Hello and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back. And welcome to another episode of Justin Talks Games. Before I continue this video, there's two things I want to get out of the way. The first is that, yes, I'm discussing Silent Hill F. This is not a troll video, nor is this a hating video. By the time of me recording this video right now, I think the transmission ended about, I want to say 45 minutes ago. I had time to watch the trailer again after the Silent Hill transmission ended, and, because I wanted to get some more information, try and pick up on some a little bit more stuff. This is not a trolling and hating video, like I said, because there are a lot of comments and a lot of comments on the videos and stuff. There's a couple people who aren't really impressed by it. I'm kind of in that boat. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try it out, but I'm in that boat. But the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of the comments, like I said in the videos, for the transmission and for the trailer and all that. Basically, if you don't like it, if you're not impressed by it, you're automatically a troll or you're a hater. And, I just want to get that out of the way. I am neither one of those. Also, this video will have spoilers for Silent Hill 2. I know you're probably confused, but, so I will count to 5. That'll give you about 5 seconds to click off the video if you have not beat Silent Hill 2 or watched the end of Silent Hill 2 or whatever. You'll have enough time to click off of this video. If you don't click off this video, I will assume that you either don't care about spoilers or you have completed Silent Hill 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Also, I know it's a little bit noisy right now. I tried to pick the best spot where it'd be less noisy. So you're going to hear creaking and cronking, walking upstairs. I know it's a little bit dark. Again, I tried to find the quietest spot that I could. So if you hear any background noise, I do apologize. Not much I can do about it. So, anyway, let's move on. So, the Silent Hill transmission overall, honestly, was kind of a letdown, I'm going to be honest. Not because I was expecting anything like DLC or another game or this or that. Because Konami specifically said that, hey, we're only talking about Silent Hill F. There's a lot of people who are complaining, saying, hey, we didn't get this, we didn't get that. That's not what this is about. So, I watched the trailer. And gonna be honest, it really feels like this game is going to be Silent Hill 2 Japan Edition. And I don't say that in a rude way, because this game is set in Japan. I'll get into the reasons why afterwards. To me, it's kind of silly, but, this is where the spoilers come in for Silent Hill 2, by the way. So, for Silent Hill F, it seems like the themes of this game is someone died, and the main character is dealing with the traumas of that. So, and that was a big thing in Silent Hill 2. So, the main character, a teenage girl, I can't remember her name, basically, you're playing as her, and there's lots of talk of your friends will betray you, betrayal, your friends, and this and that. So I kind of get the feeling that the main character we're playing as, her friend died. Now, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that the friend killed her, whether it be accidental or not accidental. I don't know, whatever it may be. I get the feeling that the main character that we're playing as killed her friend. And now she's dealing with the mental trauma, the whatever, and now the Silent Hill phenomenon I'm not going to get into that because that whole thing is just kind of dumb. They completely changed the lore for Silent Hill now. But anyways, before I get into a rant and get off topic, she ends up in the Silent Hill world, I'm going to assume. She kills her friend, she ends up in the Silent Hill world, and all the monsters and everything like that, I guarantee you, is going to represent something of either the main character, the friend, or like jealousy, or this or that, whatever. It's stuff related to that relationship of the friend and her. Exactly the same thing that happened with James and Mary in Silent Hill 2. Right? James killed Mary. He went to Silent Hill to drive off the bridge to kill himself. But in his mind, he made up this letter, right? And he went to Silent Hill, he's going to all these different places. And in his mind and stuff, right? The town does whatever it does. And he sees monsters, he sees all these things that are representative of Mary and his mental state and stuff during the end time of the relationship. Before she died, before she got sick. A lot of this from the trailer of Silent Hill F feels like Silent Hill 2. And I just don't want them to go down the route that Bethesda's taking Fallout, it seems. Now, I'm not a Bethesda hater. I love Bethesda's games. The only game I really didn't care for, honestly, and I've talked about this before on the channel, is Fallout 4. It looks nice, it plays smoothly, but it didn't pull me in like Fallout 3 or Vegas. But anyways, I don't want them to go down that route of being the same. And what I mean by that is their stories for their games and even the TV show is, very similar. You got Fallout 3. The child looks for the father. You got Fallout 4. The father looks for the child. The Fallout TV show that just came out not too long ago, I think it was last year. The child looks for the father. And I'm expecting Fallout 5 to be, the father looking for the whatever. It's going to be some family thing. And I hope it's not, but anyway. I just don't want Silent Hill to go down that route, to be that. Because it kind of seems like in a way they can't let go of Silent Hill 2. They're also making a Silent Hill 2 movie. And actually, I haven't seen the trailer for that in a long time. And I don't even think it's up online anymore. I think they pulled it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. It just really feels like Silent Hill F is just Silent Hill 2 Japan Edition Part 2. The reason why Silent Hill F is set in Japan is because apparently the Silent Hill games have lost their Japanese essence and influence and stuff, which I don't think that's true. Maybe, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the game. Where the guy thinks he's military. Oh, what the hell is that game called? I'll remember when I'm done recording. I can picture the title, the art for the title for the case in my head, but I can't remember the name. That's the only one that really felt Americanized. That one and Downpour. But other than that, the rest of them had that Japanese feeling to it. Apparently, Westerners can't create or can't replicate Japanese horror. We can't comprehend how to do it. Basically, what they said. It was kind of rude, kind of disrespectful, to be honest, the way that they went on about that. Another reason why I say this game is going to be Silent Hill 2 Part 2, excuse me for the coughing, is that when they were explaining the game, they didn't show any gameplay. They only talked about, the trailer or whatever. They talked about monsters, but they didn't show any. They showed one or two in the trailer, but they're like, oh, monster designs, blah, 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 but they didn't show anything except for that. When talking about other aspects of the game. They only said, oh, the beauty of the game turns into horror. So basically the beauty turns into scary. And they basically repeated that line, essentially, not obviously literally, but essentially they repeated that line and explained that in many different ways as possible in like 20-25 minutes. So a lot of it was beauty is scary, beauty is scary. You know, the music is beauty and scary, and blah, 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 blah. You know, they didn't say anything pretty much. They didn't explain anything about this game. This game has been in development for a long time. The very first time they showed something about it was back in 2002. And you'd think we'd have some gameplay, we'd have some more explanations, but no. Basically, all we got was the trailer, and beauty is scary. And the reason it's in Japan is because, well, the game lost its essence, and Westerners can't comprehend how to make Japanese horror, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, even they can't really say anything about it. And, I mean, visually, graphics-wise, it looks nice. To be honest, Silent Hill 2 looks better. I mean, but it's two different developers and stuff. Blooper Team did an amazing job on the remake. But anyway, Silent Hill F, it looks nice, but it doesn't look like it's on the same level of graphics and stuff that Blooper Team put in. But again, we haven't seen any gameplay, so we don't know what the town or village or whatever actually looks like in game. It could look amazing. It could look right on par with it. It could look better. We don't know. But the trailer, while yes, it looked good, it didn't look on the level of Silent Hill 2. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but I think the reason why they just kept repeating themselves, saying beauty, scary, beauty, scary, blah, blah, is because I think that the story is essentially going to be somewhat of a cut and paste of Silent Hill 2. Obviously, you know, it's not going to be, oh, they're married, and it's not like, you know, but the themes, the core overall themes are going to be the same, just a different story and characters, you know, so that's why they couldn't say much. Even when they asked the writer, hey, you know, what, can you say anything about this, pretty much? I can't remember exactly what it was worded, but it's basically like, hey, is there anything in this that you can say? And he said, well, I'm the screenwriter. If I say anything, I can spoil stuff. And then left, didn't say nothing after that, pretty much. So, again, I'm not being a hater. I'm not being a troll, you know. But it feels like this is trying to stand on top of Silent Hill 2 to give it its success. I hope I'm wrong. You know, I'm going to play it, you know, and I will play it on the channel. I don't know when. But when it comes out, I will try it, of course. But that's just how I feel. I feel like it's going to be Silent Hill 2 Part 2. Just my thoughts on it. So, let me know what you guys think. So, until then, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.